Positive reinforcement is a training method that involves rewarding desired behaviors to encourage their repetition. When it comes to cat training, positive reinforcement can be a powerful tool for teaching cats new behaviors, such as using the litter box, scratching posts instead of furniture, and coming when called. Make sure to watch the entire video to learn everything you need to know about positive reinforcement for cats. Remember to download our weekly freebie, a printable positive reinforcement training checklist for cats, in the video description. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more cat-related content in the future. Thanks for watching. The benefits of using positive reinforcement for cat training include: 1. It strengthens the bond between cat and owner. Positive reinforcement training sessions give cats the opportunity to interact with their owners in a fun and rewarding way, building a stronger relationship between them. 2. It is an effective way to teach new behaviors. By rewarding cats for exhibiting desired behaviors, they are more likely to repeat those behaviors in the future, making positive reinforcement an effective training method. 3. It promotes good behavior without punishment. Positive reinforcement does not involve punishing cats for exhibiting undesirable behaviors, which can be stressful and damaging to the cat-owner relationship. Instead, it focuses on encouraging positive behaviors through rewards. 4. It can reduce stress and anxiety. Positive reinforcement training sessions can be a fun and stimulating activity for cats, reducing their stress and anxiety levels and improving their overall well-being. Understanding positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement is a learning process that involves rewarding a behavior to increase the likelihood of it being repeated in the future. In other words, positive reinforcement involves providing a pleasant stimulus or reward after a behavior is exhibited, with the aim of increasing the frequency or strength of that behavior. Positive reinforcement works by creating an association between a behavior and a pleasant outcome. For example, when a cat uses the litter box, the owner may offer a small treat or praise the cat with a gentle pat or verbal affirmation. Over time, the cat learns that using the litter box is associated with a positive outcome, which reinforces the behavior and makes it more likely to be repeated in the future. To be effective, the reward must be meaningful and desirable to the cat, and it must be given immediately after the desired behavior is exhibited. This helps to reinforce the connection between the behavior and the reward, making it more likely that the behavior will be repeated in the future. Positive reinforcement can be used to train a wide range of behaviors, from simple commands like a sit or come, to more complex behaviors like using a scratching post or playing with a particular toy. It is a humane and effective method of training that can help to strengthen the bond between cats and their owners, while also promoting good behavior and reducing stress and anxiety. Timing and consistency are two critical factors in using positive reinforcement effectively for cat training. Timing is important because the reward or reinforcement must be given immediately after the desired behavior is exhibited. This is because cats have a short attention span and may not associate the reward with the behavior if too much time passes between the two. For example, if a cat jumps onto a designated perch, the owner should immediately reward the cat with praise or a treat. This helps to reinforce the behavior and makes it more likely to be repeated in the future. Consistency is also essential because cats need clear and consistent feedback to learn and understand what behaviors are desirable. For example, if a cat is being trained to use the scratching post instead of furniture, the owner must consistently reward the cat for using the scratching post and never reward the cat for scratching the furniture. Inconsistency can confuse cats and make it harder for them to learn what is expected of them. In addition, consistent reinforcement helps to establish good habits and reinforces positive behaviors over time. Consistency helps cats understand that certain behaviors will always be rewarded, and they will be more likely to exhibit those behaviors in the future. I want to make clear this: positive reinforcement and punishment are two different approaches to modifying behavior in animals, including cats. Positive reinforcement involves rewarding desired behaviors to increase the likelihood of those behaviors being repeated in the future. The reward can be anything that the cat finds pleasant, such as treats, praise, or toys. On the other hand, punishment involves applying an unpleasant stimulus or consequence after an undesired behavior is exhibited, with the aim of reducing the likelihood of that behavior being repeated in the future. Punishment can take many forms, such as scolding, physical reprimands, or even withholding rewards. For example, if a cat scratches the furniture, the owner may squirt the cat with water or clap loudly to discourage the behavior. The key difference between positive reinforcement and punishment is that positive reinforcement involves rewarding desired behaviors, while punishment involves applying an unpleasant consequence after an undesired behavior is exhibited. Positive reinforcement focuses on encouraging good behavior, while punishment focuses on discouraging bad behavior. Positive reinforcement is a more effective and humane approach to modifying behavior in cats, as it helps to build a strong bond between the cat and the owner and can reduce stress and anxiety. Punishment, on the other hand, can be stressful and damaging to the cat-owner relationship and may not be effective in the long term. Identifying your cat's motivators. There are several motivators that can be used in positive reinforcement training for cats. The type of motivator that is most effective will depend on the individual cat's personality, preferences, and training needs. Here are some examples. 1. Treats. Food treats are a popular motivator for cats, as they are generally highly food-motivated animals. Treats can be used to reward desired behaviors and can be anything from commercial cat treats to small pieces of cooked chicken or fish. 2. Toys. Some cats are highly motivated by play and toys, making them an effective motivator for training. Interactive toys like wand toys or feather toys can be used to encourage cats to exhibit desired behaviors. 3. Verbal praise. Verbal praise and affection are also effective motivators for some cats. Offering verbal praise, such as "good job" or "well done," can help reinforce positive behaviors and build a strong bond between the cat and owner. 4. Clicker training. Clicker training involves using a small handheld device that emits a clicking sound to mark desired behaviors. Clicker training can be combined with other motivators, such as treats or toys, to reinforce the desired behavior. 5. Environmental rewards. Environmental rewards, such as access to a favorite room or window, can also be used as motivators. For example, if a cat is being trained to use the scratching post, the owner can reward the cat with access to a high perch or a sunny window after using the scratching post. Identifying what motivates a cat individually is an important step in positive reinforcement training. It helps the owner to select the most effective motivators for the cat and to tailor the training program to the cat's individual needs and preferences. Here are some steps that can help identify what motivates a cat. 1. Observe your cat. Watch your cat's behavior and note what activities it enjoys most. For example, does your cat like to play with toys, or does it prefer to cuddle with you? Does it seem to be food motivated or more motivated by environmental rewards like access to high places? 2. Experiment with different motivators. Try different types of rewards and observe your cat's response. For example, offer treats, play with toys, or offer verbal praise and see which motivators elicit the most enthusiastic response from your cat. 3. Keep a log. Keep a record of which motivators are most effective for your cat and which behaviors they are associated with. This can help you to fine-tune your training program and to reinforce good behaviors consistently. Identifying what motivates a cat individually is an important step in positive reinforcement training. Training techniques using positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement can be used in a variety of training techniques for cats, including clicker training and shaping. Here's a brief overview of these two techniques and step-by-step instructions on how to implement them. Clicker training. Clicker training is a popular positive reinforcement technique that uses a small handheld device that emits a clicking sound to mark desired behaviors. The clicking sound serves as a signal to the cat that it has done something right, and a treat or other reward is then given to the cat to reinforce the behavior. It is essentially a bridge between the behavior you want your cat to perform and the reward. 1. Acquire a clicker. Purchase a clicker from a pet store or online retailer. 2. Choose a behavior. Decide on a specific behavior you want to train your cat to do, such as sitting or coming when called. 3. Introduce the clicker. To introduce the clicker to your cat, click the device and immediately give your cat a treat. Repeat this process several times until your cat associates the click with a reward. 4. Mark the behavior. Once your cat has associated the clicker with a reward, begin training by clicking the device the moment your cat exhibits the desired behavior. For example, if you're training your cat to sit, click the device the moment your cat sits and then give a treat as a reward. 5. Repeat the process. Continue to repeat the click and treat process until your cat consistently exhibits the desired behavior on command. Shaping. Shaping is a positive reinforcement technique that involves breaking down a complex behavior into smaller, more manageable steps. Each step is then reinforced with a reward until the cat can successfully perform the entire behavior. 1. Choose a behavior. Choose a behavior you want to train your cat to do, such as jumping through a hoop. 2. Break the behavior down. Break the behavior down into small, manageable steps. For example, for jumping through a hoop, the first step might be to get your cat to touch the hoop with its nose. 3. Reward each step. Begin by rewarding your cat for the first step, such as touching the hoop with its nose. Once your cat consistently performs this behavior, move on to the next step, such as putting its paw on the hoop, and reward that behavior as well. 4. Continue shaping. Continue to shape the behavior by breaking it down into smaller steps and rewarding each step until your cat can successfully perform the entire behavior. 5. Add a command. Once your cat has successfully learned the behavior, add a verbal command, such as jump, to cue your cat to perform the behavior. Positive reinforcement training can be an effective way to train your cat, but there may be times when you encounter some common issues. Here are some tips for troubleshooting these issues. 1. Lack of motivation. If your cat seems uninterested in the rewards you are offering, try using a different type of reward or offering a higher value reward. Experiment with different types of treats or toys to find what motivates your cat. 2. Inconsistency. Consistency is key in positive reinforcement training. Make sure you are rewarding your cat every time they exhibit the desired behavior, and that everyone in your household is using the same commands and rewards. 3. Too many distractions. If your cat is easily distracted, start training in a quiet room with few distractions, and gradually increase the level of distraction as your cat becomes more comfortable with the training. 4. Frustration. If you or your cat are becoming frustrated during training, take a break and come back to it later. Keep training sessions short and positive, and end on a positive note. 5. Lack of progress. If your cat doesn't seem to be making progress, try breaking the behavior down into smaller steps or seeking the help of a professional trainer. It's also important to remember that some cats may take longer to learn certain behaviors than others. 6. Timing issues. Make sure to deliver the reward immediately after the desired behavior occurs. If you wait too long, your cat may not make the connection between the behavior and the reward. 7. Reinforcing unwanted behaviors. Be careful not to inadvertently reinforce unwanted behaviors by rewarding your cat for behaviors you don't want them to repeat. For example, if you're trying to train your cat not to scratch the furniture, make sure you're rewarding them for using their scratching post instead. Maintaining positive reinforcement training over time is important for ensuring that your cat continues to exhibit the desired behaviors. Once your cat has learned the behavior, it's important to continue reinforcing it to ensure that it becomes a long-term habit. Here are some tips for maintaining positive reinforcement training over time. 1. Gradually reduce the use of treats. As your cat becomes more skilled at the behavior, you can gradually reduce the use of treats or other motivators. Start by giving treats less frequently, and then gradually phase them out altogether. Your cat should continue to perform the desired behavior even when treats are no longer offered. 2. Vary the rewards. To keep your cat interested in training, it's important to vary the rewards you offer. Offer different types of treats or toys, or even verbal praise. This will help keep the training sessions fun and engaging for your cat. 3. Make it a game. Training doesn't have to be serious business. Make it a game by incorporating play and fun into the training sessions. For example, you can use toys as part of the training, or incorporate chasing and hunting behaviors into the training. 4. Keep training sessions short. It's important to keep training sessions short, especially for cats who can easily become bored or distracted. Aim for 5 to 10 minute sessions and gradually increase the length as your cat becomes more skilled. 5. Use positive reinforcement in everyday situations. Positive reinforcement training doesn't have to be limited to formal training sessions. You can use positive reinforcement in everyday situations, such as when your cat comes when called or uses their litter box. 6. Be patient and consistent. Remember that training takes time and patience. Continue to reinforce the desired behaviors consistently and be patient with your cat as she learns. Overall, maintaining positive reinforcement training over time requires consistency, creativity, and a willingness to adapt your approach as needed. By varying the rewards, keeping sessions short, and making training fun, you can keep your cat engaged and interested in training for the long haul. In summary, positive reinforcement is a powerful and effective way to train your cat. It is a humane and gentle approach that strengthens the bond between you and your cat while teaching her desirable behaviors. Positive reinforcement training is also versatile and can be used to teach a wide range of behaviors, from basic obedience to more advanced tricks and behaviors. By using positive reinforcement, you can create a positive and enjoyable learning experience for your cat that leads to long-lasting behavior change. I encourage you to give positive reinforcement training a try with their cats. It may take some time and patience, but the rewards are well worth it. Remember to be consistent, use high-value rewards, and keep sessions short and fun. For those who want to learn more about positive reinforcement training for cats, there are many great resources available. Some of my favorites are on the description below. Remember, positive reinforcement training can be a fun and rewarding way to bond with your cat while teaching them new behaviors. Give it a try and see the difference it can make in your cat's behavior and your relationship with her. Thank you for watching and learning about positive reinforcement training for cats. I hope this information was helpful and encourages you to try positive reinforcement training with your furry friend. If you have any further questions, feel free to ask. Goodbye for now.